David Menzies for Rebel News here in Toronto. Well, folks, before I get to our update on the Foodbenders saga, if you can, please visit journalistdefensefund.com. And if you're able to, make a donation. We love to bring you the other side of the story, but there are nefarious forces afoot that want to shut us down with violence sometimes. And often we need bodyguards in order to protect the safety of our reporters and cameramen. In any event, I am here to deliver an update on the Foodbenders restaurant. As you recall, this is the eatery where a heaping helping of hatred is served up daily. The owner, Kimberly Hawkins, she's anti-Israel, she's anti-Semitic, she's anti-police wives and children even, and she's brought considerable amount of scorn upon her for her hatefulness. So what am I doing here in front of Sufi's restaurant as opposed to Foodbenders? Well, if you can believe it, folks, to paraphrase that old saying, birds of a filthy feather, they flock together, because this is the restaurant that is run by the family whose son, al-alaa Sufi, was involved in that odious incident last September. You might recall there was a People's Party of Canada rally at Mohawk College in Hamilton. And al-alaa Sufi, well, he got in the way of 81-year-old Dorothy Martson, preventing her from going into the rally, actually calling her a Nazi and a racist. It was a despicable act of bullying. Of course, when there was some blowback given to the family restaurant here, the way the media party framed the story was, look at these poor Syrian refugees getting bullied by right-wing extremists. It was just despicable, because lost in the narrative was the terrible actions of their son, who, by the way, got charged with 2 counts of intimidation, theft under $5,000, and disguise with intent. And incidentally, my cameraman Alex and I, we ran into al-alaa Sufi just the other day. He was part of the occupation, if you can believe it, of Dufferin Grove Park, that filthy tent city. And here, check out his actions on camera. And here we go, we're now reading. Very articulate debaters here. Yeah, so just another hooligan trying to thwart our reporting in a public space. Obviously, he's learned nothing from the charges that he received last year due to his actions in Hamilton. Now, I did go into Sufi's restaurant earlier to see if I could speak to this individual. The people there said he doesn't work there anymore, and that they have no idea where he is or how to get in touch with him. So I'll just take them for their word. Hey, listen, if he was my son, I sure wouldn't want him working in the family business either. And by the way, when it comes to allies in strange places who are going to bat for Foodbenders and Kimberly Hawkins, check out this. None other than Sid Ryan, who is the president of the Ontario Federation of Labour and the Canadian Union of Public Employees. He has gone to bat for these folks. He has written an open letter to Toronto Police Chief Mark Saunders decrying the verbal blowback, and someone had painted a Star of David on the window of Foodbenders, and that has sent Sid Ryan into a frenzied mode, crying out for some kind of justice. So yeah, how do you like your tax dollars hard at work yet again? But like I said in the beginning, folks, birds of a filthy feather, they do flock together. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Well, folks, bringing you the other side of the story does not come cheap. Sometimes we need security in order to bring you the other side of the story, because there are forces afoot that don't want us to bring you the other side of the story. If you can, please go to journalistdefensefund.com. That's journalistdefensefund.com, and make a donation.